Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Deeman. It's glad to be here again. And today I will be discussing my watch list, players that you should have on your watch list after this first game week. Now, before we get into that, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your uncles, tell your aunties, you know what it is. Tell everyone. But anyways, let's get into it. And I decided to have a little bit of fun with this one. So obviously you can see my slideshow. I'm always proud of these slideshows. But anyways, let's get to it. I'm calling mine the watch. Now I was trying to get something more dramatic for the entrance, but I'm not that computer savvy, so this is all I came up with. But I did do this as well. There you go. That's me. I'm watching. Those are my son's binoculars, by the way. But look at me. I am watching for players. But anyways, let's get to it. All right. So first of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about defenders. So these are the three defenders that I looked at this week, and I thought they did really well. Most of these is just the eye test, by the way. So not all of them will have stats. I mean, it's just the first week, so pretty much just the eye test at this point. First one is Adrian Truffert. By the way, if you've watched a couple of our videos, followed us in the past, you know that I absolutely butcher names. I've got that Yoruba thing in me. Also, you might hear like a couple of accent changes, but that's something else. Anyways, so apologies if I do butcher some names. But as I was saying, Adrian Truffert for Bournemouth, really good guy. I like the way he looked against Liverpool on the break. He really broke down that left really good. He did create a big chance as well, so I really enjoyed watching him. I think he's one to look out for, but you do have to understand that Bournemouth's defense is compromised at the moment because they lost all these players. And it's not somewhere I would go to right now, but it's someone that I would just like to leave on my watch list in case I have to come back to that. But that's him. Next on the list is Calafiori. Stud that he is, Italian stud. Anyways, as you could tell, but that's still fun. But the real reason why I like Calafiori, apart from the goal which he scored, he's a threat from set pieces, is also the fact of how he plays for Arsenal. When he plays for Arsenal, he goes all over the pitch. He's in attacking spaces. He's in all these compromising positions for defenders where they don't know exactly where to pick him up or how to pick him up because he's everywhere. And that's something that we've seen with Arsenal left backs in the past. So that's why I like him. And like I said earlier, he also has that set piece threat. And then if you're watching the video, you can obviously see his next three games: Leeds, Liverpool, and Nottingham Forest. So that's one to watch out for. And also, there's a lot of chatter about Mikel trying to use him a lot more this season, trying to show everyone that this is the right guy for us in that left back. I know MLS just signed a new contract as well, which is great for him, but there will be some sort of rotation from time to time. So watch yourself when you get him. But again, Calafiori, really like him. Definitely putting him on the watch list. The final one is Dogu from Manchester United. Again, this is someone that didn't produce any real points this weekend, but when you watch that United Arsenal game, he was always, bombing forward on that left. He got up really well. He took up positions in the center of attack, close to the box, which I hadn't seen him do that before. But basically, he's playing closer to the box, and if he keeps on playing closer to the box, that's good. And then also, United did play well defensively this week. It's not something that might happen every week, but again, this is someone that we talked about in our last part. So mentioning him again because I like the way he looked, and he's definitely on my watch list. A mention to Diouf as well. Not on my team. Somebody we spoke about last week also did very well. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Let's see. There you go, midfielders. Midfielders, we have Kudus, Rendias, and Semenyo. Kudus, 2 assists against Burnley. Marvelous bicycle kick from Richarlison as well. So he's one to look out for. 6.5 Spurs player. Looks like he has that right wing spot nailed down. And if Eze comes in as well, it's going to only make him more dangerous. So definitely one you look out for as well. His fixtures are not that bad. I mean, I know they do face Man City, but Man City tend to leave a lot of space. and he looks like the kind of player that would thrive in space. So let's see how that goes. Second is Randiers. His price has already moved up, 5.6 guy now. His next 3 games: Spurs, Brighton, United. I don't feel like I need to say a lot about him because we kind of did in our last episode, our last stream. So take a look at him as well, if you will. And then finally, Semenyo. This is somebody that I actually just completely ignored, maybe because of his price, 7.0. Now it has risen to 7.1. But I did like the way he looked. His finishing was top notch. He didn't. I don't know if he did a lot of things in the game, but his finishing was top notch. And then 2 goals, you cannot ignore that. So that's why he's on the watch list as well. And then let's go to the next one. And finally, forwards. I've gone for Richarlison, Hugo, Wood. Richarlison, again, sick goal. I did notice as well that in the PSG game, the one that they Spursed up, he actually, he started, he played, he looked good. So I feel like for now he's like their main striker until Solanke comes back into form. So that's one to watch out for. But again, he is one going on the watch list as well. 2 goals. He looks good. That's nice. Hugo, I'm gonna call him that because again, I don't want to butcher his name. He's already risen to 8.6, and this is actually someone that I completely ignored. I didn't even look there. So him scoring 2 goals and with the Isaac situation looking a bit funny, that's one that I would say you definitely have to put on your watch list. Big ups to the guys that did put him on their team and just got those nice points. He's looking good. And one thing I like about him is how he interacts, how he holds up the ball, how he touches the ball with his other forwards, Salah, Verts as well, and Gakpo. He has this Giroud touch about him. I know some people are laughing like, oh my God, Giroud, how? But there was something about Giroud when it came to like to flicking the ball, having these little touches, this little passes around the box, he was really good at it. And when I see him, Hugo actually pass the ball that way, touch the ball that way, it actually just reminds me of him. So that's definitely one on your watch list as well. His next 3 games: Newcastle, Arsenal, and then I think Burnley as well. And then finally, Wood. Wood was a striker that I had throughout last season, and he did so well for me. I didn't start off with him this season because of 2 reasons. I didn't like his price at 7.5, and then also he didn't do much in preseason, so I didn't think much of him. Nottingham Forest also bought some other players, strikers as well, so I didn't think much of Nottingham Forest this season. But as you can see, 2 goals. He's looking like he's still as good. He's still gonna get you those points. So I mean, if you can go there, you can go there. But again, he's definitely coming on my watch list. I have Bowen right now that I'm kind of looking at like, dude, you got to do something quick. But but I'm not making any changes. But if I did make a striker change, he's definitely high on my list as well. All right, so those are the players I have on my watch list. Again, please smash that like button, subscribe, diss me in the comments, tell me my players are stupid, whatever it is. But let's have a conversation going, okay? Let me know what you guys have on your watch list as well. Thank you, and have a good one. Goodbye.